Hi there guys, my name is Jacob and welcome back to the channel. So today I was not planning on making a video, but about half an hour ago I got a Facebook notification. And what a blast from the past this notification was. Basically what it was telling me, it was reminding me that 15 years ago today, on the 25th of September, I put a post on Facebook saying that I'd got my very first job. And the job was at McDonald's, just a part-time job at McDonald's. And I can't believe that was 15 years ago to the day. And it just got me thinking in the last half an hour, kind of how far I've come in that 15-year period. And, you know, if I'd have told myself at 16 where I am now and all the things I've done and, you know, the job I've got and things like that, I honestly don't think as a 16-year-old that I would have believed you, that I would have achieved what I've achieved in that period of time. And that's incredible to think about, really. But it just shows how far I've come in 15 years. And I guess we're all guilty sometimes of thinking that we're not making progress, and maybe that progress is too slow and we're not moving quick enough, we're not achieving what we want to achieve. And sometimes in the moment it does feel that way, but when you kind of zoom out a little bit, like, you know, over a 15-year period, you then can really see, and it's quite clear to see, how much progress you're actually making. And even though at the time it doesn't feel like you're making that much progress, you definitely are. You know, even if it's just small steps every day, over that long period of time, it's incredible how much progress you can actually make. Now, at 16, I was living at home with my mom. I was in college, and I was desperate for a part-time job. I just wanted a bit of independence, a bit of my own money, and that first kind of building block to getting a proper job, moving out and making a life for myself. And I think a lot of 16-year-olds probably think that too. Maybe I was a little bit of ahead of the curve because, you know, a lot of people are still doing their own thing at that age with their friends and whatnot. But I probably was a little bit ahead of the curve at that point, whereas I really was wanting a job and to move on with my life. I was pretty much fed up with education. Wasn't that bothered by college. I only really went to college because my girlfriend went to college. So I thought that was a good enough reason to just go to college and spend the days with her. And it worked out well. I mean, she's now my wife, so I can't complain. But that is literally why I went to college. But on my mind, I was very much just wanting a job and to get into the working world and, you know, start making progress. And at 16, with my first job at McDonald's, that's exactly what it was for me. It was that first rung of the ladder of my career. And, you know, I spent 2 years at McDonald's and it was 2 very good years. I learned a lot, made some friends, you know, learned a lot about the working world and what you can and can't do and what's expected of you and things like that. You know, I learned a lot about saving my own money, and how, you know, once it's your own money, you can really do what you want with it. There's no guilt associated with spending your own money like there is if, you know, your mom's give you some money. You feel like, oh, I've got to kind of spend it how she told me to spend it or something like that. But also that, you know, there's a lot of responsibility with that as well, because once you're earning your own money, if you waste it, that's on you. If you save it, again, that's on you. You've got to decide what you want to do. So I learned a lot with that 2 years at McDonald's, that part-time job. And then from there, I moved into the job I'm in now, or at least the company I'm with now. Not specifically the job I'm in, because I've moved through a few different roles. But yeah, it is honestly crazy. And I was looking through the comments of this Facebook post that I made 15 years ago. And somebody asked me in the comments, how much are McDonald's going to pay you? You know, and at 16, you know, that's what you're interested in. And that's what my friends were interested in. How much are you getting paid? And I replied to them, McDonald's were paying me £4.30 an hour. And, you know, it's crazy to think that, yeah, that's what I got paid an hour, £4.30. It's, you know, barely anything. But at the time, that was a lot of money to me, a lot of money. And I was so grateful to be getting that money. But what I find such a coincidence, and it almost feels spooky a little bit. But like I say, I started at £4.30 an hour. 15 years to the day, today, I am on £43,000 salary. That is my salary, 43,000, and I started on £4.30. And I just thought the link between the two, how similar those numbers are, but just obviously the salary I'm on now is obviously a lot higher. But I thought that was quite a strange coincidence. Started on £4.30 and I'm now on £43,000 a year. Quite strange. It's also amazing to think how desperate I was to move out at the time at 16 years old. And that was for a number of reasons. Home life wasn't that great, due to various different things. And I really did want to move out at that time. But then when I think about over that 15-year period, not only have I moved out, but I bought my first house in that period of time. Lived in that house for 7 years with my wife. Then we sold that house and decided to move areas and buy the house that we're in now. And again, would I have believed that I would be in the house I'm in now, in the area that I'm in now, and be well on my way to paying down this mortgage? No, I would not have believed that. And I'm so proud of what both me and my wife have achieved in that 15-year period of time. And, just thinking about it, I'm really glad I made that Facebook post, because it's really just solidified to myself. And I am guilty of this, as a lot of people are, that some days I do sometimes feel, that I'm not making enough progress, that I'm not pushing myself hard enough, and I'm not working towards the goals that I have set for myself kind of quick enough. But sometimes, you do just have to sit back and enjoy the journey and the process that we're all on. Not every day can be a big leap forward, but as long as we're chipping away at the goals we set for ourselves and enjoying the journey along the way, then it's all worth it. And I can say now, looking and just thinking about the 15-year period that, since I made that first Facebook post to me sitting here today on YouTube talking about it, which in itself is a crazy thing because I only started this last year. It's incredible to think about the progress I have made. And I guess I'm encouraging you watching this now to think about the progress that you have made, because as I say, we're all guilty of thinking that, we're not moving forward quick enough. We're not where we want to be in life. And, some people think they're a failure because they're not progressing as fast as other people. And, that constant comparison that I guess society makes us do these days, Instagram and Facebook and things like that. We're constantly comparing ourselves to other people. But actually, if you zoom out and just look at your own progress that you've made over however long a period you want it to be. For me, it's 15 years today because that's when I made that Facebook post. But, pick your own period of time and just have a look at the progress you have made. And I guarantee you'll be amazed, and you'll probably be quite proud of yourself. I know I am sat here now thinking about it. I am proud of the progress I've made in the last 15 years. And I'm excited to think of the progress I will make in the next 15 years. And, that's progress, in my financial life, in my career, with my YouTube channel, with lots of different things, maybe what countries I'm going to visit when I go on holiday in the next 15 years. Will I have children in the next 15 years? I certainly hope so. So there is just so much to be excited about for the next 15 years. So have a think about it, guys. I'll leave it there because, as I say, this video wasn't planned and I am, probably rambled a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know down in the comments, are you happy with the progress you have made over the last 10 or 15 years? And, are you surprised when you think about it, how far you've come? Because I know for me, I am surprised how far I've come. I'm very proud of how far I've come. But have a think about it, guys, and let me know down in the comments below. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Consider hitting the like button and the subscribe button. And guys, I will catch you in the next one.